Hello, Dylan here, and I want to talk about the anime The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and why. One, first I want to say that this has become my favorite anime, and my top 10 it's shot like straight up to number one after like episode like 5, 6, whatever. But for this video, I'm going to talk about why Rimuru Tempest, the slime, is one of the best protagonists I have seen in an anime. It's specifically these like MMO kind of RPG animes, and how he's a lot different than some of these, because some of them are plain, but they have like the caring heart. But this one, it has a caring heart, and he has a good personality, and that's pretty rare. And I had stuff written down, but I'm going to try to do it from memory. The first thing I noticed was, after he got turned into a slime, was he is so freaking adorable when it comes to all these different events that happen to him. And, okay, yeah, I can't do it from memory. Oh yeah, I already said that his personality is entertaining. Like, his kind of personality is different from these other kind of protagonists that we've seen in these kind of anime. This one is different because the others will fight and sometimes kill people, but this one's different because even though he has all this big power, this huge amount of power that he has, he still doesn't want to hurt anybody. He'll show off this immense power to either scare him off or scare him enough to join him in creating this nation he's trying to do with these goblins and wolves. And that's just so different from these other types of protagonists where they're just protecting someone and they're just fighting them, trying to kill them to protect whatever it is. But this one, he'll fight, but he won't kill at all. The only thing he's killed are the monsters, like these giant snakes and giant insects that are trying to kill him by instinct, and he just gains their power, which is how he gets these powers, because he's just a slime. He absorbs their powers and just uses them to scare the people that are more humanoid, I should say, like goblins. I forgot what these were. Ogres, I think, in these most recent 2 episodes. These ogres. And even humans. Like, he's helping all these humanoid formed creatures like these humans, ogres and goblins. And that's not all. He's also, in this world, you use up a lot of your magic power when you give these monsters names, because it causes them to evolve. He's given every single goblin in a whole village a name, and most of them evolved except for like one, but he evolved in his own way. And then he had to rest for like 3 days. Like, he couldn't do anything. He was like unconscious for 3 days. And the fact that he just did that just because he wanted to give them a name, because he helped them. There was even the fight between the goblins with the wolves. Because the wolves were fighting the goblins, and they wanted protection from the wolves. But what did he do? He had the wolves join them instead of killing the wolves. that is completely different from what I've ever seen before. And if you notice if you notice a thumbnail, I have it as Rimuru President 2020, because he is such an amazing character and a great leader, because he's caring for all of these creatures while he is still this like powerhouse character, which is kind of not really plot armor for him because he's a slime, and it was kind of, I don't know if it's plot armor or not, but anyway, like all of these different, just the fact that he's this caring person. He has a bit of a perv a little bit, but but one that adds to his personality as well, making an entertaining personality. And I just feel like this is like not only one of my favorite, definitely my favorite anime of all time now, but also one of my favorite protagonists, just because of how kind he is. And that's all I got to talk. That's all I have to talk about. If you enjoyed the video, want to consider subscribing for more content, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.